I come on this day bearing another message from the Turtledove, yes, once again. My family is Chickasaw, and my grandparents left the region known as U.S. Indian Territory to come to the greater Los Angeles region in the 1960s. And my family has been living in this region ever since. We are treated as second-class citizens, if at all, if humans at all, in this state, mostly because we don't recognize this state as a legitimate government, because it's not. Tribal nations do not acknowledge any of the individual 50-state governments as being legitimate forms of government that have any authority over our people, because they do not. The way tribal nationalities work, each nation is its own, has its own constitution, its own chief, its own elected legislature, its own judiciary, its own law enforcement, etc. And other than that, we only answer to the Fed. We do not answer to local, municipal, or state governments. They have no authority over our people. And it's for this reason that we're held in great disdain among our neighbors, who treat us like the worst of humanity, less than second-class citizens, less than human most of the time. It's not right. That's why the rest of the country and the rest of the world must hear. California has no place for indigenous people. They bring the Spaniard, they bring the illegal, they bring the white man who believes he is from California, not from America, not from England, even though that is where he is from. He has identified himself with this region, even though he's not from this region. And this region is not even a legitimate government, nor does it have one. So between the Spaniard, who refuses to become an American citizen, crosses the border illegally, claims to be a California citizen, and between the white man, who broke into this place illegally several hundred years ago, and now claims to be a California citizen, of which there is no such thing, because it's not a real government. Between those two, the real ones are now treated as second class, if even human at all. They didn't want us out of our home. They want us out of this region. They want us out of our jobs, etc. They are wrong, because they are not from here. They are illegals. Many of them are legals, but they are claiming to be citizens of California. And they are not, because no such nation has ever existed. Like I said, tribal nations, we only interact with nationalistic governments. So we can interact with Canada, we can interact with Mexico, we can interact with China, we can interact with the United States. But we cannot interact with California because no such nation has ever existed at any point ever in history. Ever. This is why they treat us as second-class citizens, if even human beings at all. So this is what I'm bringing to the rest of the country and to the rest of the world. California treats Native American people from the federally recognized tribes like second-class citizens, if even human beings at all. And it's wrong. And the rest of you need to hear me. And you need to change it. Mass deportations aren't enough. Start killing them. Put a bullet in their fucking head. I don't care. Those aren't people. They don't have rights. They're Spaniards, not humans. They're Spaniards that came here illegally, either 500 years ago or 1 year ago. What's the fucking difference? It's a fucking colonialist with no human rights as far as this country is concerned. This country doesn't have any human rights for people who aren't its citizens. It may as well be the fucking colonialist conquistador who jumped off the sailboat 500 years ago and started fucking people and raping people and stealing their shit That's all a Spaniard has ever been good for.